Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Got it. Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 20.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Design quarterback run here. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the red zone on first. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hot 70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Broncos 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd and just 2 to go. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Drawing up the design keeper. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On the traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
19 Charger.
Mission man sent left.
Ready.
This time looking to throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Broncos first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Viking, go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back-to-back carries here. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They're in long for him here. That's caught for the first. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Panther 11.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. And he's got it, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a give running right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Makes the tackle. Has room down the left sideline. 30. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead.
after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one he's sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Bronco 80.
First and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
63.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, 73. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go. Hurts. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. And again, here's Hurts. Cut out left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Complete out to the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Slot man motioned over. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Offense to the line fast. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Working now from the gun. It's his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Another carry for him. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Dump off caught by his back. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Complete out to the right. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pass it down close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. A lot of mess on the move here. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Broncos 28.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Alpha. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Great. Set.
They go play fake with Hurts. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
44-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
On third down, it's Hurts. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs from the 37. On first down, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Come on, check, Panther. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They give it to him again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll take over first down and goal.
Hurts looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Great, set.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running it now out of the gun. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they pick him off again! Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play action. Hurts has it. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the handoff. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He beams one deep right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Roll. Ready,
They'll try and punch it in. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Nice play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
No touch that. And easy 63. Hey. No touch.
Back-to-back carries here. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Great, set. 180. No touch.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Ready,
Sending him on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up Look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one.